we're Colin and Justin, and your home has been heisted! Ho, 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 ho.
Collections for me are obsessive, compulsive disorder.
My collection of dolls, to me, is perfect.
Recycle!
Now you're getting to give me the willies here. Holy smokes. This is payback for the guy with a pink room.
Blink, babies. Blink, blink. There's a lovely Toronto fireman in the window of a lingerie shop.
If you pull it together, I'll be completely amazed.
Design malfunction, over there!
Stop the
I'm good over here. That was discreet, wasn't it? Ho, 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 ho. 3 words. Daycare centre.
This actually doesn't look like it's a house that's from this day and age. These are shockers. Clearly she's a collector. We've really got to question who's actually living here. There's nothing in this place to indicate that a bloke has got any involvement here whatsoever. Nothing. It's all lady.
Oh, look.
Have we found the guilty parties?
There's a man. There is a man. Look.
There's
pink,
evidence.
Pink, pink, pink. The doll hospital through there. There's a bloke here as well.
Well, now we've assembled exactly who it is, let's actually ambush them because we know that they're going to be down at the fire station. I'll take Teddy Bear's picnic. You grab that furry pink pillow.
Morning, how are you? How you doing? That's my suit, my old one. Oh, is it? I was thinking he's a bit forward, straight in, looking at the back. I tell you, these firemen. Hello. Have a good look at this man. You may recognise him from the fireman's calendar.
I'm a lot bigger than that.
In our copy, you're the most thumbed page. Poor Ernie, who is fighting fires, rescuing people, has to come back to this. Oh my God. Do you know that this is actually from his bed?
He sleeps on that?
This comes from the bed of a fireman.
I think it might be his wife's.
Do you think? Emergency!
Coming
Batteries
through.
coming through!
Do you know, Ernie and Patty have absolutely no idea that they've already been picked for the show. They think they're just coming down here for a last interview. We've already decided we're going to do their house and we're going to heist them right here. We've got their stuff. We've got all the evidence we need.
Patty and Ernie, we're Colin and Justin, and your home has been heisted!
Justin at the fire hall! Oh my God!
And we've brought some souvenirs of your shocking, shocking house. You should be ashamed. Come on.
Come on.
They were here. My furniture's here. My dolls are here.
We wondered, Ernie, if it was actually you that was the keen collector of the dolls and not your lovely wife.
No. Boy stuff, okay? Football, hockey, none of this stuff.
How many are there?
300?
300. How does it
No
feel?
way. No way.
How does it feel that you share your house with 301 dolls?
My name is Ernie Thorne. I live here with my wife, Patty, and my 3 boys.
In our house, I'm responsible for most of the decorating. No, I'm responsible for all the decorating.
I think people overrate the idea that it needs to be decorated and has to be just so, wonderful. The most recent time I came back, she had tore apart the carpet, and there was no reason to tear the carpet up to begin with.
Yes.
She just didn't like it.
The carpet was dirty. It was disgusting.
Fine. That's why we have vacuum cleaners.
It was better than
the
plywood underneath.
Just plug them in, and they work just fine.
The biggest obstacle to making this house look the way I want it to look is money.
I'm
He's
definitely
cheap.
not cheap. No, I'm close to the buck.
He's cheap. It's always about money.
I spend it where it needs to be spent. We got a couple of couches upstairs, very nice couches.
Very old.
Bought them a few years ago, maybe as many as 20. Like, why would you spend money you don't have to? You can get it clean for like 50, 60 bucks. So
And
why
he
would you
doesn't
spend
the
500
money.
bucks?
He even had a coupon when he got it cleaned.
That's just being smart.
That's being cheap.
Come on inside. Now listen, you lot. In here, one very simple question. What were you thinking?
This? I was thinking this is my space. This is my domain. And
Thank God.
that's why
It's all
it's
the same.
pink with all my dolls, all my other treasures.
But there's nothing to say that there are blokes here. Dad plus 3
There's
sons.
not supposed to be. This is my space.
Nothing matches
He
in
just keeps
colour.
cleaning
Nothing
it.
matches in period. Meanwhile, that cabinet.
Isn't that beautiful?
No.
You know what? Really disappointing, because I thought that they might like the pink with it being the girls' room and that they would like the dolls. But no, they like nothing.
Collections for me are little more than obsessive, compulsive disorder. Please God, the bedroom's a little bit finer than this.
The bedroom's, it's not too bad, actually.
The bedroom, you've got a bench full of gonks in there. These
you.
are they. Gonks.
These are dogs.
Plushes, cuddlies, things that kind of kids outgrow when they're about 8.
They look decorative.
You're a woman I
They're
could-
in
What do
my
you-
colors.
Come on, what do you think of this? You definitely share
I
this
would-
space.
Yeah, no, I share this. I would love to have those maybe somewhere else, but the only things I just dread, but she seems to like them, and I do try and stay married.
Like, what on
Like those
earth happened to the curtains? Did you rip the bottom off them in rage?
I made them.
Why didn't you finish them, love?
Because I made the other curtains behind it first.
Stop, I need to analyse these curtains. So the first one, this is
Blackout.
actually a rubber bed sheet. Who wets the bed? I'm just asking.
Now, this is the strangest room imaginable. And this isn't a basement.
This is the rec room that every family in Canada has.
Okay, you call it a rec room. I call it a rec room as well, but I spell it differently to you. I spell it W-R-E-C-K.
No, you don't know what you're talking about. What you got here is functionality. There's nothing you can do to harm this room.
I could inflict a lot of harm on this room. Because this is home heist, we heist your home. It's ours, we make all the decisions. It's not a democracy, it's a dictatorship. And decision number 1 from you is that we need your house keys.
Are we sure?
This home is now ours.
Hey! Thoroughly heisted.
I reckon we've got a work cut out with that pair, you know, a feisty fireman and a woman with a penchant for crochet.
I don't know if I can get into this van. I used to be all about hip living.
Go on.
Now I'm more about hip replacement. I've still got my leg up. And in we go. Straight into the mobile style laboratory.
I reckon that big personalities call for big ideas, you know, so Patty and Ernie's house, big, bold, bright and beautiful.
Pure, tailored, uncomplicated design.
A formal living dining salon. I'm thinking classic elegance meets techno-funk.
That all sounds absolutely mesmerising.
Yes.
Let's turn our attentions to this monolithic family room. Let's go for something that really works well from a family point of view. Let's have it as a zone that can be closed off with doors, so music can be played, telly can be watched, everything can be done in there without intruding on the rest of the house.
Now, darling, flooring doesn't have to be boring, especially when it's on the wall. Why don't we use this on the one wall here to create a lovely decorative feature that will frame up our beautiful coloured television?
Now, fireplace and hearth. I absolutely, pant-pickingly, joyously love this great big floating orb. Like a massive big egg with flames just warming this cavernous big space.
And then I'm thinking flooring-wise, I thought we'd go shag. Maybe in this kind of like soft green.
Another thing that we've got to turn our attentions to is the fact that there are 3 kids in there, okay? And they all use computers. Those computers are littering that space. So if we can build for them a little workstation with 3 computers, 3 little desk zones.
Fantastic. You know, in the master bedroom, how about a huge claret colour in there?
I love that big dramatic accent wall. Imagine, if you will, for one fabulous minute, a studded, padded, button-tufted headboard. Then loads of really steely grey fabrics to dress the bed.
Fantastic. Now, moving into the living dining room, you know, I reckon we should actually give Patty what she wants, but do it properly. She loves pink. Why don't we give her a beautiful pink living room?
Pink tempered with something else to really bring it back together. Now imagine one gorgeous moment. Magnolia with pink shading set in a baby blue background everywhere. I'm sorry, no accent walls, everywhere.
What about chandelier, sofa, side chairs, all pink?
Oh no.
Pink, pink, pink.
She's gonna absolutely love this. Shall we break the news to our team? They've got a big old pink task ahead. Come on, let's find them.
Good morning. How are you? Indeed. Day one and time for two rather magnificent designer dolls to take on the House of Plastic.
But are we up to the challenge of this particular Toy Story? Well, I guess only time will tell.
What is he wearing? Morning, lovelies.
Good morning, everybody. How are you? Morning, chaps.
Nice scarf.
Thanks, sure.
Isn't this room looking refreshingly doll-free already?
No, I still like my pink. I'm a little worried.
This is a house of horror, doll-wise.
It is.
It's
It's
time
gonna
for you
change.
to grow up.
No.
The paneling is going, and the flooring in here is not going to be this. It's going to be a feast for the thing.
I think I might have to talk to your partner about this, because now you're going to give me the willies here. I was a little bit concerned about Colin and Justin before. Now I'm very concerned that they don't know what they're doing. Here, time out.
Fabulous feast for the finger. This will all be gone. All of this. All of this.
Hey, easy.
There'll be no
You might want to use.
easy split.
You might
This
want to
going,
reuse
this
some of
going.
that. After meeting these guys, I'm maybe terrified that they've just made a whole lot of work for me, because as soon as they're gone, I got to fix it. You might want to take it from the top down just to save it, to reuse it.
Why do you want to reuse it? To make coffins? Did it get off? Burst it. Look, it's horrible. It's broken.
It's
What a shame.
reusable. Recycle.
Reusable.
So who's more nervous about the whole homeless experience? Is it you or is it your fella?
Oh, it's definitely Ernie.
Oh, what a shame. It got broken. I'm gutted, Ernie. I'm so with you here. Try and preserve the next bit.
This is a really weird house. I mean, it's the first time we've run into this where there's hardly any demo, hardly any construction. It's mostly cosmetic.
3 boys, computer station for 3 of them. Can we, in the budget, find the available dollars to buy 3 laptops?
Are you mental?
Colin and I simply want the very best for each house.
Don't worry, I'm helping.
But we'd really like a big kind of orb hanging in midair in stainless steel.
No,
Why not?
because you tried to use it on other episodes and we couldn't get it then and we can't get it now. They just don't have them in Canada.
Right, you lords.
Up we go.
In you come to what was once your master bedroom. So yes, your home has been completely heisted. We are now completely in control. And to fix it, we've kind of isolated 3 designer crimes. Your first one is you've got too many things absolutely everywhere. It's like an explosion in a really bad gift shop. So we're going to show you a very clever lesson in merchandising. And less, guys, is much, much more.
Lesson number 2 is all about window dressings. Because your curtains in here look petrified. They're all too short, hanging off the ground. We're going to show you that window dressings can be practical, but they can be beautiful as well.
Now, lesson number 3. Pink is okay, but pink is not the only colour available. There are other options. That's not to say we'll banish it, but you don't have to have pink everything.
I'm afraid we have to ask you to wear this for the duration of the renovation.
It's a beautiful color. I love it.
Proud and pink
I love
and...
Which is all very well.
And...
At least you've got a bit of stamina. Yours, however, might not make you smile just as much. Yours is just pitiful. From now on.
Your reaction to all of this. Oh, proud, pink and pitiful. That's your crime, you pesky pair.
We're going to tell you what's happening downstairs in the house, okay? But this particular room in which we stand at the moment shall be, for the duration of our heist project, strictly off limits.
Meanwhile, Justin, Ryan, have a look at that beautiful fireplace.
That's absolutely stunning, isn't it?
Because that is the last look you're going to have. We ain't having it. We can't afford it. We can't get it on time. End of story.
Why is it we find something absolutely fantastic and it's the only thing that Canada can't produce on that particular occasion?
I'm actually not going to be defeated by this. If it kills me, we're not going to put in some little plastic brick mirrored affair, even if I have to get our lovely homeowner to knit us one.
In the living room, the new floor has been put down. Downstairs in the family room, we've taken off all the paneling, put on new drywall.
We've got some French doors hung.
The fireplace is being demolished.
I've never taken a fireplace out before. All these years of living in a house that I more or less let Patty do whatever she wanted to do. House full of boys, let her have her pink, let her have a lot of her things that she wanted to have. And now I get a chance to pound the heck out of some of the things that I don't like.
The upstairs has to be primed and ready for paint. So,
Why does this not have a pink handle?
the way I like to do it, using the small trowel, just put some plaster on, scoop it off, put some plaster on. Perfect. This is where you can be messy with it. It's all in the cleanup that it looks pretty.
Ah, like baking a cake.
Exactly. This is the same product that Colin and Justin use in the morning, but we're just using on a wall in this case instead of their face. Yeah. There you go. Beautiful. It's okay. Now, if we want to make this look nice, the key is to make it as smooth as possible using this. That's why we have a wide trowel. So I want to press on my outside corner, see how it bends?
Yeah.
And smooth out that whole line. And get rid of a lot of it, okay? And this will barely need to be sanded now.
Yeah, I don't want it too uniform. Perfect. So you're reading my mind, John. The only thing I would advise...
Make sure everything is level. Now, I will say it looks substantially bigger, but of course the furniture has come out, so that would be a bit of a no-brainer. Master bedroom.
Let me take these just in case
Come on,
anyone
chop,
tries
chop,
to reapply them.
Knees up.
Coming.
Oh no, don't push yourself, David.
How are you guys doing?
Breaking a sweat.
I'm actually literally watching paint dry. How you doing?
Literally.
Have you got nothing else to paint?
You know what? I like this color so much, I thought I'd sit and admire it.
It's gorgeous, actually, isn't it? It's going to take several coats, clearly.
I think I can do it in 3.
Do you know if the carpet's arrived?
No, I have a feeling that'll be towards the end of the job.
Okay. Anything that we can help with?
Do you guys want to put another coat on this wall?
No.
Oh, so no.
Why would we want to do that?
You offered.
Yeah, but a metaphor.
Oh, but
He
that's,
didn't mean it.
but that's just one of those things you say. To be nice.
Kind of
Yeah.
like, how are you, Dave? And you go,
Yeah.
oh, something about paint, something
I
about
know.
wallpaper, and we go,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
all right, fabulous. Yeah, great. Have a lovely day.
As you were.
Nice, nice.
So 2 zones down, big change in the family room.
Oh, hi.
Hi. Have you found your orb yet?
No.
Orb fireplace?
Cheryl, can I tell you what I did to try and find that orb?
Yes.
I went online.
Really?
I scanned every available shop in Toronto.
Really?
I went to a custom manufacturer in New York, another custom manufacturer
Liar.
in... No, truth. So I realised how difficult it is to get your hands on an orb.
I knew it. I knew it. I have searched everywhere for this orb. Can't get it. Colin and Justin didn't believe me, went on their own, tried to look for it, couldn't find it either.
This timber effect on the wall is going to be great.
Amazing.
Interesting, though, and perhaps slightly ironic, that we've taken down timber cladding all the way
I
around
know.
the room.
Controversial.
And put up better timber cladding on just one accent zone.
Horizontal. So it
Baby
makes
Joan,
a difference, doesn't it?
Baby
If that
Steve.
if that was vertical, it would look like ye oldie worldy Canadian basement. wouldn't it? But because it's horizontal, it looks all clubby, funky, and fabulous.
Right, Cheryl, we need to ask you very, very clear questions here, just for my own sanity. Is there anything that we should know about that isn't going to arrive on time to make this program and project a success?
Everything should arrive. Should.
Will we get our lovely grey carpet for the bedroom?
Maybe.
Has the padded headboard that we've designed for the master bedroom been delivered?
Not delivered, but it's being made as we speak.
How about, for this room, our really gorgeous lime green carpet?
Ordered.
Ordered.
How about our fantastic sofas?
Ordered.
If ever anybody needed a lesson in how to do pink properly, it's our girl, Patty.
It's everywhere. Let's pin this in the hall. Put these goggles on and pull your hood up. Because we've got a design lesson for you, oh princess of all things pink.
Now, pink is not the only colour. There are so many other fantastic shades, so many other brilliant tones that you could be using.
We feel you haven't had enough colour in your life, and the time for that to change is now. Are you ready for this, darling? Like, may I cast the first brush?
Should we let her husband
Darling, go on. Oh, I love it.
Energy.
And green colour vitality.
But nobody has pink.
People in art galleries would pay a fortune for you.
Beautiful colours. Come on, I know it's yours, baby.
Just a brilliant opportunity to show the guys that colour's fun, it's vibrant, it's eccentric, it's electric, it's energising. And they had painted pretty much everything dull pink.
You know what? No more pink. We're finished with pink. We're gonna go blue, anything but pink. I've always hated pink. Now you know. You know what? I probably had more fun painting my wife, throwing paint at her, which is kind of fun. I probably owed her that times 10, so I had a blast.
There was a lot of fun there, I think. Especially from my husband, who really wanted to teach me the lesson.
But if you don't try different things, if you don't experiment, then you never get any further than where you started, i.e. pink.
Thank you. That's one way to learn, I guess.
Fabulous.
So I'm here in Patty and Ernie's living room, and it's progressing really, really well. The wallpaper is being hung as we speak. In the master bedroom, all of the walls have been painted. We've got the white, we've got this claret. We're waiting for a rug to arrive. Also a lot of bespoke items. I've got this fabulous headboard that's going to go from wall to wall, about 24 inches high. And it's gonna be this beautiful charcoal gray, all button tufted, gorgeous. And then we're gonna do the same thing for the closet doors. So it's gonna look fab, 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 fab. In the family room, things are starting to shape up. I know it doesn't look like much because all of the walls are still white, but once it's done, it's gonna be so amazing. We've got this vinyl wood plank floor, which is on the wall, controversial. People don't usually do this. We're gonna have a fabulous plasma TV here, sound system. Oh my God, Patty and Ernie are gonna die. We are still waiting for our avocado green shag carpet, which is arriving this afternoon. It's gonna be so crazy. And my favorite, we've got a fireplace. It's gas, it's not what the guys wanted, it's not an orb, but this is how we do it in Canada. Sleek, clean, and modern. Wow.
I don't believe this. Holy smokes. They must be kidding. Well, they got a little bit of pink. You got your pink back, as long as it comes down easy.
Well, we've walked in our house. We haven't been here for quite a few days, actually. And what a shock.
This is payback for the guy with a pink room. Well, they got me. Nice job, guys.
Hello.
Oh, nice.
Hello, Cheryl. How are you? Nice to see you.
How are you?
Hello there.
Why do you have to wear that shirt?
I'm going to give it back to Colin and Justin after that mistake we just bypassed
What are you
upstairs.
talking about? You don't like it?
Oh, yeah, it's real nice.
It's very busy and very different.
It's unique. No one else in all of Canada has that wallpaper.
Well, no
Aren't
kidding.
we?
I'll be amazed. I'll be totally amazed if they're able to pull this one off. from what they've
you
started.
serious?
I thought, I trusted them with my home, right?
Absolutely.
And they were giving me the gears about my pink walls and how can I put up with it and on and on and on. And I thought, okay, you know what? Fair enough. Let's see what you can do. And right now, scale of 1 to 10, these guys are not even on the scale. They're not even, anywhere near the scale at this point in time. But if they pull it together, I will be totally amazed.
You know what else I'm really concerned about?
What?
Wood paneling. It's paneling! I wanted my paneling gone.
I mean, we're here to make you happy. We're here to give you something totally unique. And I don't know. I feel like you guys have to tell Colin and Justin yourselves and let them know how you really feel.
Hey! Ho, ho, ho! There's something missing. Justin's feeling a bit under the weather. I was going to joke that he's shrunk dramatically and he's actually hiding underneath this boat in the air, but he's not. He's staying at home. He's got a bit of a migraine, so I'm here. Hopefully there's going to be nothing that goes too belly up. We can have an easy day, all smiling. I can report home that this home is in very safe hands. Double noise!
We know that you're here now.
I'm here. I'm on my own.
Hi, darling. No need to. You're on your own. Where's Justin? Where's
He's
Justin?
feeling a wee bit under the weather.
No.
Because he saw the wallpaper.
I thought you would love this.
Well, it has pink in it.
Uh-huh. And remember, one of our lessons, is that pink isn't the only color. You can have contrast.
I can certainly appreciate why Justin didn't want to bother showing up here today. I wouldn't take ownership of this either. If you pull it together, I'll be completely amazed because right now, I don't think you have a hope.
Papa's gorgeous. Proud, pink, and pitiful. You need to just have faith. Stick with us here. We have planned this out. It's
For a
all
long time.
finely tuned to create a home that's right for you.
Are they crazy? Seriously, that wallpaper is absolutely gorgeous. No one in all of Canada has that wallpaper. It's from the UK. Like, give me a break.
Morning, Steve.
Come
How
along.
are we? Come on. Come in, twins of evil.
Gosh,
What do we reckon of this?
love the fireworks.
Baby, it looks fantastic.
People are excited about it.
Look at this wall, baby. 21st century disco extravaganza.
No, this wall is a problem I have.
What?
Because you guys have been advertising about getting rid of all the paneling in Canadian basement.
Canadian paneling is vertical. This is
I
horizontal.
know, so all you did was just turn it the other way.
I think you got it right. The guy's room, the paneling works here. It works in Canada. Looks good.
I think at this moment in time, we're kind of 50-50, aren't we? So you love this room.
And you need to stop the other room and just concentrate on this room. Let's get this one done.
And the magnolia's kind of growing
It's
on you.
growing on me. Because there is a little bit of pink, so it's growing on me.
Justin, how are you feeling? Patty's not so sure of the timber paneling in the media room, and Ernie hates the magnolia wallpaper. So listen, there's nothing to worry about, honestly. Come here. We actually have a lesson for Patty and Ernie all about their window treatments. In this house, they really suck. Those guys are desperately in need of a lesson. Pop your bottoms right
Seats for
there.
you too?
And today's lesson is all about window treatments. Cheryl, the evidence, please. Meanwhile, do we recognize this hideousness?
Boink, they pressed the button and up came our very messy family room with some blinds that I really liked, actually. I mean, I went out and picked them out.
Now, guys, what's wrong with this is the fact that you actually have a huge valance, or pelmet, as it's known in the UK. If you're going to hang a blind on a window like this, you would actually lose the valance, get rid of the pelmet and simplify the space, and then hang the blind here. Next up, look at that, it looks like a gay funeral home. And this is just inexcusable. You've got Titanic curtains, and there's a flood of water coming into the house, and all the curtains are doing this. Ah! I don't want to get wet. Look at that. Let's dress the window so that we celebrate the shape of that. We're going to do full drapes, floor to ceiling.
Okay.
They're actually going to sit on the floor to ceiling, and we're not going to have this. It's so wrong. Patty, having looked at the evidence, and Ernie as well, I think we're all agreed. Your drapes, well, they're only fit for one thing.
From the lesson, I took some valuable information. Actually, I do like to sew my own drapes. And definitely, I will go ceiling down to floor. Or as Colin said, floor to ceiling.
I think we can maybe still use those.
But the idea here is to actually bring this bang up to date. You know, this is a family room. We're trying to create a family room for the 21st century. We need obviously to have our big screen here, and it needs to be compatible with MP3, internet, and everything else that families have.
Well, we've got all those bases covered.
Fabulous. What does this do?
You want to listen to a CD?
Yeah.
Press the CD icon. Boom. Takes you to the controls for the CD. Does all the little switching in the background. You don't need to lift a finger other than to choose what you want to listen to.
Okay, and the good news is we don't need to have 26 remote controls. I love that. Shane, listen, that is fantastic. Just make it a reality. Do you like our timber wall?
It's beautiful.
It doesn't look like a Canadian basement, does it?
No, it doesn't.
It looks funky, nightclub, 21st century marvelousness.
You've turned it 90 degrees.
Baby, I always turn it 90 degrees. That's enough about me.
Don't you think it's going to look like a barn effect, though? Like the
Yeah, well,
grass, the
it's a lot of
paneling.
green.
There you go. There's the side of the barn
Okay.
and the pasture. A few horses.
Our carpet is being laid, fireplace has gone in and drywalled. The multimedia center is almost done. I don't want to jinx it by saying we're almost done, but we're almost done.
I can't find laptops that are worth even buying. What's the point of spending $700 on a crappy laptop that's probably gonna crap out later? So I'm actually just gonna use what they have. They'll be happy with it. End of story. I'm gonna shut this down.
Patty is a grown woman with the collecting predilections of a juvenile. That in itself is a medical state.
Pop yourselves through there, because remember, this lesson is all about merchandising, and we're better to find out about merchandising your home than in a beautiful store. Everything here contributes to create a kind of cohesive identity, rather than like your collections. They're all squashed, they're all tucked away in little kind of compartments. Everything's like this. Hello, trying to see. Hi there, hello, you need the bag. Baby, you've got to let them breathe.
My collection of dolls, to me, is perfect. They don't even seem to like the collection or any other collection I have.
When you come into a place like this, there are still a lot of things, but they're all merchandised in such a way that you can see the beauty of each of the pieces. For example, this vignette on this shelved area here, lots of lovely things, but each has got its own space.
Imagine you're a single one of your dolls, okay? And this is your little cabinet, your area to make an impact, okay?
Yeah.
I think, she looks a bit lonely there. Needs something else. Hold you in there, okay?
Okay.
Put your hand there. Look, stand out of the way, Justin.
I look fabulous.
Now look, see, that's a nice pair. There's a good shape there, isn't it? See, what you would do at this point, when it was all crowded, is you would get somebody else.
There you go. Now we're really all together.
Hello, I'm an accessory in their house.
I know the lesson. I've learned it. Whether I can do it yet or not will remain to be seen.
It's really, really important that you dress to impress at all times. Kind of like, for example,
Oh, wow.
our gorgeous lady here.
Oh my God, what do you make of that?
She's beautiful.
Well, look, isn't merchandising all about showing off what you've got to best effect? Patty, we've got you a gorgeous outfit, and look, a window to let. Let's bring you inside. There we go. Don't be a guy, your mother will. Hello, London.
I had a riot in there, posing in the window. I couldn't have had any more fun.
Is it just me, or is Ernie getting off really lightly here today? I love that. It's a lovely lovely Toronto fireman in a tiara and a Pitbull t-shirt in the window of a lingerie shop. Welcome to Home Heist.
Pretty chairs.
Really? Because I was about to ask you where you would like these ugly chairs.
What? They're not ugly. They're designer. They're bespoke.
Pink and
Get
blue
them in the house.
fabric.
Get them in the
Ugly.
house.
It's ugly.
It's not ugly. I don't appreciate everybody judging the furniture. If Colin and Justin were here, they'd smack Rick. Couple more pillows to add to the mix. It's gonna look fabulous. And then 4 legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. It'll fit. Another green item to add to the mix. Can I have your professional opinion on these?
They're kind of bronzy, mirrored grandma lamps.
Now, Justin, you are going to weep when you see this wallpaper up. Oh, Angel! Look at this room.
Oh my goodness, this is really super hot, wet, panting.
If you're actually a doll collector, this is the kind of room you would really appreciate because it's quite glammy, isn't it?
She'd completely lost herself in her own collection.
Exactly.
And now she's got a really good environment where everything can breathe. I'll just make a quick observation. One thing that we do need to do in here, and I think this will really help, is all of this hand-painted furniture is really good. It's a bit one-dimensional. If we get some gold paint, I'll take care of this project. And if we just wrap some gold paint around the curlicue at the top of there, we just need to add something else. But this is to be proud of, Cheryl. This is utterly gorgeous. Patty, by her own admission, says that this room is where she chills out and nests and maybe later watches a bit of telly. And he said our challenge is to find out if Ernie will be drawn into this room now that it's been refurbished.
I know what we can do. Do you know what? Ernie's going to have to do the old, if you can't beat them, join them. We have to get him a huge pink taffeta ball gown and dress him up as the Princess Bride.
I have one in my car.
I mean, my wardrobe doors. Darling, these are lickably fantastic, lickably luscious. Look at this, blinds up, new quilt in here.
We're almost
This
there.
room's done.
Oh!
Oops, one of your balls has dropped.
I love the fact that we've tied everything together with the headboard that's got the gorgeous deep button tufting, the doors, and then that brilliant high back chair. Just adorable. That kind of looks quite typical as three floaty shelves, but if we chop this
pop it on
and
the
maybe
ends.
section it through here and through there. The only disappointment, and it's not a real disappointment because this all looks great, we didn't get the laptops that we wanted. We wanted 3 laptops, 1 for each desk. But better to do without inexpensive budget product that's maybe not going to last. I think what's going to happen in this house is the family dynamic is going to change because previously, the room at the front that we've made really girly and overt and pink and pale blue, that was the zone where Patty went and the rest of the family didn't generally go. Okay, it's a big girly zone, it's very feminine, but there's just enough of the bloke in it as well.
Would
Shush.
It was that table?
No, it wasn't.
It was?
No.
It was that table there?
No.
Step outside. You two can actually pop off now and we'll see you first thing tomorrow. You're not proud, pink and pitiful anymore. You don't have to wear your t-shirts. Babu. Gorgeous. Right, off you pop, you pesky pair.
Okay. Bye. It's absolute madness in here. We're trying to get the house ready for Patty and Ernie. Justin's painting out things, adding gold details.
I just want this to look like it's been through the wars a bit rather than taken off a shop shelf. Oh, stop that, Colin. Just keep doing something.
Some of us are directing, darling, making sure it all happens. You know, making sure that Rick hangs the TV at the right height, making sure that the table at the back gets cropped, making sure the blinds are up there.
Colin,
and
we've
you,
done all that.
darling, are just cutting out bits of bloody tape and painting tables gold at this time
Maybe
of the
that's
day.
the difference between Colin McAllister designer and Justin Ryan designer. I understand the importance of detail.
Well, the difference is that I would actually make sure that the larger items were in place first, and then if I had the luxury of time, then I would add the fine tune.
The difference is I realise that there are 2 of us and you can take care of one aspect of our design while I can do the other.
So what are you moaning about then?
Who is moaning? Do you know what? That drives me insane. That actually drives me insane. He walks in here and starts to grumble, and I'm like, I'm not grumbling, I'm just doing. Why don't you just start doing? But it's got to be right. You know, I would lay down in front of the house and stop them coming in until it looks right, because we only get one chance to make the perfect first impression for them. And they've only got one chance to see it for the first time. It's got to be right.
I'm really excited to see what they've done. Just really, 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 really curious. A little nervous about what's going on in there.
So butterflies are going on right now. I did not sleep well last night because I kept thinking about, that's a large part of our home that's just been done over.
Now, if you're decorating a room without any features, do not fall foul of the first hurdle of bad taste, and that is, of course, making the television the focal point. Now, in here, we've created our own focal point with this rather magnificent console table and mirror, and then we've dressed our pieces of furniture onto that.
Is this now not just the perfect warm family room? It just feels so cozy. So we've got green linen sofas, we've got green shaggy carpet, boucle curtaining, all in a similar colourway. But the way that it comes to life is with the ping of timber. Just enough of the forest to keep this Canadian family happy.
You know, offices at home do not have to be boring. You do not have to fade to corporate grey to make a statement with your live-work space. Why not be bold, be brave? You know, we've got this really zingy colour of green here, and our office, this fabulous kind of like tri-desk affair, really adds to the design. You know, it complements our living space there, and the whole thing has a feeling of harmony and cohesion.
But this is to be proud of. This is utterly gorgeous.
I think I might have to talk to your partner about this, because now you're going to give me the willies here. As long as it comes down easy. After meeting these guys, I'm maybe terrified that they've just made a whole lot of work for me, because as soon as they're gone, I got to fix it.
I'm excited. I can hardly wait to get in.
I just want to get in.
Witness the palace of pattiness. In you go. In.
Wow. Wow.
Oh my God.
This is gorgeous. This is really
I didn't expect so much pink.
Well, you know what? Our lesson is how to use pink properly. We've balanced it with baby blue. We've grown it up a little bit, and it is still girls' world, but do you know what? It's also top-end, modern-day Patty.
Oh my God, thank you.
Oh, phew, a good start.
Does she like it?
Oh, yeah, she loves it.
Come on down here, darling. Take it all in.
Gosh.
I gotta go. I gotta go over here.
Go and look at it and enjoy it. In you go.
Wow. You know what? I can't believe this room. I honestly thought you had missed the mark with the paper. It's an amazing room. I think it's the best thing you guys have ever done. This is just dynamite.
Oh my God.
But even
my
your dolls are showcased. You know, there were too many. It was one of our lessons, Patty.
That was a
Too
lesson.
many collections.
Too many. Now they can breathe. They're not suffocating.
You're looking a little bit weepy.
Wow. I'm just blown away. I am absolutely... I cannot... You know what? I'm losing words here, because it's beyond anything I ever would have expected.
Well, that's all we needed to hear.
Let's go and look at some more. Wow.
Wow. Now that is nice.
Oh my. In you come.
Wow. You know what?
Oh my.
Looking for you,
Yes,
sir.
this is nice. This is really nice.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Tri-pointed star with a computer zone at each part. So the kids can be in here. We've really played with the whole emphasis of family. Get the 5 of you in one space. Come and look at the nook, which is all about the chill out. This is all about the lounging, reclining.
When my boys and a couple pals show up, I mean, that'll seat 5 or 6, some of them getting around. And you're right, this is where we chill. Enjoy this room.
Look how it's accessorized. It's beautiful.
And another color-coded television.
Oh my
nice.
God. Oh, did you know you could do such a thing?
I don't know how you guys do it. I don't know how you pull it together and make everything work so good. I mean, this is something way beyond I ever would have expected.
And now we go to the space that's all about you two. Yeah?
I'm trembling.
Right, Patty and Ernie, it's off limits, no more. Come in.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God.
Oh, wow. I am impressed. I am, wow. This is, I can't believe it's the same room.
I didn't know what to expect, but this is.
Oh, isn't that neat?
Even the wardrobes are sexy.
Cool. That is neat.
This is a grown-up room. I mean, before we were just, you know, we lived here, slept here, and never got anything done as far as the window coverings and everything else, and it was tired. This is really, really nice.
Well, this is your
You
home.
know, chaps, our work is done.
God, thank you. Oh my God.
Sorry.
Oh,
Thank you.
Absolutely. Our pleasure.
You know what? It's beyond belief.
Do you know-
It's more than a lottery, because with a lottery you get money and what do you do with it? Like this is something that we never could have done. Thank you.
Thanks,
Well,
guys.
remember-
Thank you very much.
Flames of love.
Like my fire.
Oh, and I was worried they didn't even get on this scale. This is,
They far exceeded
yeah,
it.
15 out of 10.
Oh, do you know what? I think Barbie would be really proud as a lovely little doll's house was turned into a family home. What do you reckon?
Absolutely, that's home heist for you. Never a dull moment.
Oh, see what you did
Do you
there.
like that?
I like that. It's very clever.